Hello, gorgeous soul. Welcome to your June astrology. Woo! It's a big one. We're back in retrograde season and we have the annual new moon eclipse of the sun. So it's all about going back, learning, grabbing the treasure from the past and getting ready to transform ourselves yet again. It may sound intense, but there's some lovely aspects this month, including Venus trine Jupiter. And also we have Venus in Cancer, making us want to nurture, and then Venus in Leo, making us confident. So self-nurturing at the beginning of the month, grabbing your courage and power as we move further into the month. Here's your monthly astrology. Hey Capricorn, in this tempestuous month full of retrogrades and a solar eclipse, I bring you good news. Venus, the planet of love and abundance, is going into your relationship zone, your one-to-one relationships. So that is business partnerships, lovers, you and your cat, whatever you really value and adore on a one-to-one level. Very, very, very beautifully highlighted with Venus there. And also it's about your inner harmony and beauty and peace. And again, whatever beauty means to you, not the patriarchal sort, but the beauty of the green earth, feeling the joy of being one with nature. You are protected and loved with Venus there. On top of that, she trines Jupiter, the planet of good fortune. She or they trines Jupiter, the planet of good fortune, which is in your communication zone. So if you've had any problems or any intensity in your intimate friendships, relationships, or business partnerships, you're able to smooth the water and in fact have a conversation that could push you forward onto a brand new experience of relating. So work with that energy, because that's the point of astrology. When we work with it, that's when the magic happens. Now, yes, quite quickly in the month, around the 10th, we have a new moon in Gemini and the annual solar eclipse. How will that affect you? Well, solar eclipses, firstly, it feels like we can't see where we're going, and then there's a big reveal. But at the time, we might feel insecure, a little bit vulnerable. And for you, it's all about your health and well-being. It's all about working and taking care of the details, changing habits and changing patterns to empower yourself. But don't forget, a new moon generally grants us some kind of wish, and it leads us on to a brand new reality and a brand new cycle. So there is much to celebrate. But of course, we have the intensity of an eclipse, which at the time can feel scary, can feel intense. And we're like, what am I doing? But the answer will always come. So bear with it. We then have Mars entering Leo. Now, Mars is the planet of passion, energy, and our drive and our life force. And you've got it going into your primal zone. It's all about your relationship to power and how you use your power and your relationships, potentially to very strong masculine forces. Now, I don't like that word masculine. Whatever word you want to think. Strong forces in your life, regardless of gender, who have that kind of, intense power over you, but also your relationship as a strong person as well. What are the vibes going on with you around those issues? Is there something, a primal experience that's stoking your emotions? It's our fight or flight response. It's life, death, rebirth, sex, money, taxes, power. The good news is it's bringing you into that power. You're feeling it, but you must be careful of being vengeful when Mars is there, because we have the tendency to want to get revenge or kind of do something to get someone back. That's the kind of shadowy side of Mars there. So don't go down that road. Use this energy to empower yourself. And also, people are going to sense your charisma. Every human has charisma, and yours is going to be off the scale with Mars there. Now, the sun is trine the moon, which brings us a lot of balance around the 20th, on the same day that Jupiter goes retrograde. And the sun trine moon for you is in your work, your career, again, changing habits and patterns. But you could find balance there. So really go for it. Jupiter retrograde, what does that mean? Well, Jupiter normally pushes us on and goes, let's go on an adventure. Let's do something wild. Let's try something different. Let's experience new things. And you've got it in your communication zone. So perhaps you've been communicating differently, or you've been talking to exciting people, or you've been developing ideas which are exciting. But when Jupiter goes retrograde, it's not about going out there and doing it. It's about doing the internal work. And when we do that, great magic happens. But it's important for you to monitor your thoughts. Are your thoughts helping you in life or hindering you? Is there a way you can change your internal script? Is there an idea you want to do but you're not quite ready to give birth to it? Go into the deep thinking process. Go into that sort of hermity space and think about how you want to release your ideas into the world. We do have a fixed grand cross if you include the moon, which I do, because I'm not patriarchal astrologer. The moon's so powerful, has such an effect on us. And in fact, I'm recording this just after that supermoon eclipse, which was full on for me. I don't know about you. So anyway, what is a fixed grand cross? It's there to test us, but I always say this, right? That testing is for a reason. It's to make us stronger. And it's about us being the conductor of the orchestra of our life. You know, our talents, our vulnerabilities, our power, all the things that make the fabulous human that you are. When they're in sync, life goes smoothly. But sometimes, you know, half the orchestra is playing one tune, the other half of our orchestra is playing another tune. This is going to bring us together because we're going to see which areas in our life need to change. And for you, it might be around your creativity, your security, and your primal zone, and your relationship to other people. So whichever way it manifests for you, there is great peace and transformation afterwards, and it's slightly lessened or softened by Venus trine Neptune, which is giving you the spiritual answers. And then it's also after summer solstice, which is in your relationship zone, we have a grand water trine, which is kind of bringing so much love and peace to your beautiful heart. Of course, we have the full moon in Capricorn on the 24th, very intense. You will get a divine message, a synchronicity, a dream, all very meaningful, that's going to help you step into your power. But it's going to be intense. Expect to feel all the feels. Neptune's going retrograde, which is great actually, because it allows us to ground our ideas and all that stuff I was talking to you about before. And then Venus goes into your charisma zone. So it's full on. Work with this magic. It's got plenty to offer you. Take care, gorgeous, and I'll speak to you soon. Don't forget to come visit me on Instagram at Michele Knight, Michele with one L, and on Facebook where I do lots of lives, and you may even get a live tarot reading from me individually, Michele Knight Astrologer, and of course my website, michelleknight.com, if you want a reading with one of my fabulous psychics. So much love to you.